Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about something which is very different from what I usually talk about. But it's good to always talk about, being positive, spreading love, looking from a positive perspective. And I'm sure that everything has a positive perspective to it. But this is something which has been bothering me for many, many years now because I've been monitoring the farmer situation, maybe not very closely, but I have a good sense of what is happening there. And since I come from a similar background, and what's happening is really sad. Every year we hear so many farmers have committed suicide, and we feel upset. Some of us feel upset. Some of us, get over it. Some of us don't even bother. And it's really strange because you know some people don't bother at all, and the people who are spiritual, they say, oh, okay, karma, and we just bless, and we say, okay, fine, things will get better, just bless, and or we put it on karma. So it's easy, it's an easy escape route sometimes, I find. And I know me saying this may sound strange to a lot of people because I do believe in it, but the thing is that it's time now that people should do something about it or understand it and know the full story behind it before you just um, say random things about people and you don't know the full story behind it. What's been happening is that for for many years now, almost 30, 40 years now, the chemical pesticides have come in. They have ruined the soil over a period of time. Our country, which was so rich in its soil, which had everything, which the earth was giving us everything, and we have ruined it over a period of time, which is what has caused the farmers to commit suicide. Because after 5, 10 years, you realize no matter how much pesticide you push, no matter how much chemicals you put, your soil is not the same. You have to keep putting money into the land, whereas in the olden days, nobody, the concept of buying seeds or buying fertilizers was not even there. People used to make their own fertilizers, they used to save their seeds, and those seeds were genuine seeds. They had everything which you needed for your body, even like something which is very simple as wheat, which is a part of our daily diet. It had all the B12 vitamins in it, but now it doesn't because the seed has changed. We are buying seeds, we are spraying them with chemicals, and that's happening with every food. So, what triggered this off basically was that yesterday I heard that a farmer had to sell his produce for 2 rupees a kilo, whereas we are buying it for 35 rupees a kilo in the market here. So, do you realize what is happening? Do you understand the whole dynamics in between what is happening? I don't know what the government is doing is good or bad because I don't understand politics. But I feel that, maybe there has to be some way, maybe there has to be some path, something should come out of it where the farmers have a choice of selling their stuff to in the right manner, and yet they are protected. Most of them are not educated, most of them don't understand all this politics because that's not how they think. They're very simple people. So they need their support structure. They need people who they can trust, people who they know that will not just take them for a ride. And what has happened in the past also, well, let's take example for US. There's so many documentaries which have been made on food and how chicken and corn is being uh, fed with GMO seeds, and just the farmers are being pushed to just produce more and more for the corporates every year. This is what's happened. It's been given to the corporates, and they're just being pushed every year that you produce more, and there's only a limit that the land can give you. It's really sad, and from so I also want to discuss this from a spiritual perspective because, like I said, I think like that. And on one hand, we call our land Dharti Ma or Mother Earth. And on the other hand, you are willing to just rip her apart of everything that she can give you. And you know what happens? It suddenly just decides to go under. And that is what happened in the beginning of this year. And the more we abuse our land, the more we just treat it as a commodity, it's not going to give you anything. One day will come where she'll be like, I've had enough. And I think that day is coming. I'm sorry if I'm being very harsh about this, but it's something that people need to realize what they are doing to the farmers who are taking care of your diet, your basic needs. That's your root chakra. That's your basic chakra of your country. And if you're not going to honor that fact, if you're going to take out the root support from, like, it's like, you know, pulling out the root of a tree, that whole tree will collapse. You can keep, decorating it on top, but the whole tree will collapse one day. You cannot have a society, a structure without taking care of the needs of the farmers, taking care of the land. I hope people understand this. I hope people can support the farmers directly in whichever way. And I hope the corporates also are not so greedy that they just take whatever they take, because a day will come where you will collapse. You can't just take. You have to give. There has to be a balance. That's all I want to say. Thank you.